Okay, so for this one, ladies and gentlemen, we need to convert the angle. And remember, when we're looking at conversion, there's two types of converting we're going to do. Well, first of all, let's just look at a similar ratio that maybe you guys are used to. We could say that 60 seconds is equivalent to 1 minute, right? Is that equivalent amount of time? Yes, it is, right? We could also say 1 minute is equivalent to 60 seconds, right? They're not exactly, the numbers aren't the same, but the time is exactly the same, correct? Well, the same thing when we're talking about this distance halfway, the straight angle, or halfway around like a circle. You could say halfway around a circle is 180 degrees, or you could also say it's pi radians. It's the same distance. I know they're in different kind of units, but one's in radians and one's in degrees, but the measurement is exactly the same. So if I want to convert pi over 9 to degrees, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by the ratio of 180 degrees over pi radians. And the reason why I want to multiply this is this the exact same as measurement, right? It's like me multiplying 1/2 by 4 over 4. Let's say 4 over 4 is, we're talking about units. That's exactly the same thing, right? So when I multiply by 4 over 4, I get 4 over 8. Is that still equivalent to 1/2? Yes. Well, now I'm multiplying by, yes, I know they're two different numbers, but as far as measurement goes, they're equivalent. They're just in different units. But the cool thing about this is when I multiply by 180 over pi, pi divided by pi divides to 1. 1 times anything is just going to be left over. So now we're left with only one unit, and that one unit is degrees. So therefore, my answer is going to be in degrees. So I multiply them, and 180 divided by 9 is going to be 20 degrees. That's it. So just remember, if I have a radian and I want to go to degrees, multiply it by 180 over pi. If you're given a degree, let's say you had 20 degrees, and I say find that in radians, then you'd multiply it by pi over 180 degrees. Because what happens to my unit of degrees? Just like my radians do, they divide each other out, so then I'm only left with pi, which is going to make my answer in radian term. Okay? Questions, Caitlin? Yes? I did 180 divided by 9. Oh, so then you'd have 20 divided by 180 pi. And you notice that reduces, as a fraction, that reduces to 1 over 9. So it reduces to 1 over 9 pi, which we just write as pi over 9. That's why I got back the same answer. Okay? Okay. Huh? Yeah, I just went back.